Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. This is our vanilla game, no DLC, no expansions, and much like Britney Spears, we're getting toxic in here. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't try to make pop culture references because I really don't know them, but we have toxic fallout going around. So we really aren't going to want our people to spend too much time outdoors. Well, it doesn't say outdoors, it says in an unroofed area. I wonder, I haven't really messed around with things, but there's no reason for us not to roof, say, these spots over here. Yeah, it'll keep people dry in the rain when they're wandering around our little town here. It might be a great idea for us to drop some more roofs. I can do this without getting in the way of the turbines. Now, I can issue a bunch of roof commands over here. It won't work. Oh, yeah, can't build over the poplar tree. We'll have to get rid of the trees. It won't work mostly because it's not going to have enough support. It's too far away from some of the walls. But let's put in a little command to try to roof as many of these spots as possible. Heck, I'd also put some roof in part of my defensive area, but we're not likely to spend a lot of time there. Oops, that's a mistake. Hold on. Just ignore roof is going to be fine. And just because it's going to annoy me, let me do that. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. We can check the turbines after they go up. But yeah, there's no roof supports here. I could put a couple of pillars, though. But yeah, more roof equals less place where we're exposed. Fob is really cranky. Your friend Sky died. You're in serious pain. You're currently chilly. Let's see here. What's your temperature comfort range? For some reason, I always forget that it's on this page. I always go here. I'm like, oh, where is it? No, it's right here. So he's comfortable -2, and it is -5 outside right now. Yep. You've got everything. You don't have a parka on. We did have a little thing set up for parkas, do we not? Yeah, make parkas. We need to get Labray around to it. Oh yeah, we made all those jackets accidentally. That's what we need, is we need a trade deal for this. You're hauling. You know what? Let's not... I'm going to bring the hauling back down here, because the problem is there's not much room for places anyway. There you go. We'll just reset you. Hauling unfinished blue fur something. Not all my unfinished stuff. I guess you're just pulling it out of the way. You're making a button-down shirt. I mean, we do want those as well. Wait, do I have parkas? Do until X? Huh. Yeah, and actually a lot of people... We really have that many parkas just sitting around. There's not an item count over here for parkas, is there? For clothing. Duster. Yeah, parka over there. Well, fob. What I could do, because people generally, I think, equip the appropriate thing for the weather. I thought they did. What I can do right now is just force people to take off their dusters. And prevent the jackets as well. And it should mean the people will reevaluate things and will go and wear the parkas instead. Because they want something for their outer lair. They're like, oh, I don't have something for my outer lair. Right? So right here, Darcy, cleaning trash, might take a little bit to respond. I mean, I could right-click and force people to do it. But I tend to get annoyed to have to do that. We need warm clothes. We have warm clothes. Oh, they're not in stockpiles. That's probably the issue. Your people will only auto-equip things that are in stockpiles. And our actual stockpile is full. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this. Clear this. Parka. I'm just going to put a little temporary stockpile on the ground. I'll say critical. Labray. Yeah, just haul that there. Is this parka? Yeah, haul that one. Haul this one. There we go. There we go. Labray's equipping things right away. Yeah, we got tons of parkas. They just need to be in the stockpile so that people properly evaluate them. Okay. Major break risk. It's still Fob who's super cranky. If I reset you, will you go equip? Okay, I'm going to force you to wear a parka because you'll get around to it at some point. But yeah, I don't think I actually had to change my clothing assignments. I think it's just because the parkas weren't in the storage place. Okay, so you've been forced to wear this, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the forest. So if at some point you don't want to wear the parka for some reason, you can get rid of it. But now Fob is going to be comfortable. Yeah, comfortable down to -37. Parkas are really effective. Now, we're still going to have the problem of people feeling sick. See, -5 sick because of the stupid toxic fallout. But maybe we can keep them under a roofed area a little bit more often. Where are you going there, Fob? Oh, building the spike trap. I mean, we do need those rebuilt. It's true. I would also like those guns hauled in, but I guess, yeah. We just literally don't have the stockpile. I need to get rid of some stuff. I wonder, if I set a caravan right now, would the caravan get toxic fallout the entire time? I actually don't know the answer to that. It's supposed to be the entire region, so I'm kind of assuming. But I wonder. I actually don't know the answer to that, and I wish I did. Because if it didn't have toxic fallout out in the rest of the world while caravanning, now would be the perfect time to just make a big trade caravan. We have so much stuff sitting around. Let's build a wooden column here. You can see the radius at which it will count for roofing. So if I do this, this whole area will be able to get roofed as well. Now, some people are shortcutting through the fields here, which is fair. The thing is just to minimize how often people, or how much time people are spending outside. Oh, so yeah. Vort has no exposure whatsoever. Yeah, minor. It's not initial anymore. It's now minor for Darcy. Mostly because they're spending so much time cleaning dirt outside. We just don't have anything else to keep Darcy busy. I suppose I could have Darcy do artwork. You're not passionate for it. But it would keep you indoors. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn off Paolo's artwork for a little while. It's not like Paolo doesn't have a million things to do anyway. I'm going to put a super low-level arting on here. Well, I mean, do I want to turn off your cleaning? Now, you only clean what's in this home zone. I mean, it's not going to keep getting dirty out here, because there shouldn't be much traffic. Darcy's probably finished cleaning all the blood out there. If anything else, will probably just become idle soon. Ah, see, cleaning here is no good. No, I'm going to turn off Darcy's cleaning. And yeah, you've gone idle, so I'll just turn on some art. I mean, you got a 5. It's not terrible at it. I'm going to cancel this statue here. Okay, this is my marble stone, or my marble block job, which needs a skill of 10, which Darcy can't do. I'm going to put a second bill in here for large sculptures. Clear everything. Just made out of wood. Just wooden sculptures, not particularly fancy. I'm going to ask you to make, yeah, some number of them as a one-shot, and anyone with any skill can do that. That's going to be okay. Hell, maybe I'll say, you know what? If you're 0 to 9, do this. Just make wooden statues as a way to train up. Now, Fob is having a tantrum. The last straw was because your friend Sky died, but you've got a lot of things going on, and it was kind of expected. The problem with this, so tantrum, okay, tantrum's fairly short, although you smashing things is kind of annoying. What I could do is I could arrest Fob. Okay, 100% chance. We're going to arrest Fob. And we will release you afterwards. I don't think you're snapped anymore. I think that's over immediately. But I might leave you in here for a little bit anyway. Maybe I'll just wait till the toxic fallout bleeds away. And then all we're going to do is we'll release you. You're still part of my faction, so you'll still be around. We're just imprisoning you for a bit. You know, timeout. That's what it is. It's an enforced timeout. Okay, refinery's up. We need to add a bill to make chem fuel from wood. Okay, how much does it take to make a high explosive shell? 15. I wonder how big of a stack of chem fuel is. I'm betting 75. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a job, do until you have X. Because I don't know if there's a way, unless I check the wiki. Hold on. RimWorld wiki chem fuel. I wonder if it tells you on here how much it stacks to. Stack. Talks about explosions of stacks. Oh, stack limit 150. Okay. So I'm kind of okay with that. Let's keep a stack of 150 chem fuel. I suspect each job of this gives us more than one. because it feels... it takes a lot of wood. I'm betting you get, like, 10 or 15 chem fuel per job. But I'll do this, so we'll keep 1 stack of chem fuel around. Which means I really don't need this stockpile zone to be this large. I will shrink it. I'm going to shrink it to leave 2 spots, just in case I end up with some weird overflow from something. I mean, it can go into regular storage as well. Now, currently I have some regular storage over here, just because I have way too much garbage everywhere. We really have to trim this down. Yeah, Bob's just sleeping it off. Yeah, your rest is almost maxed out. And yeah, I figured I mean, you've got the mechanites as well. I figured I'd just let you sit here until the toxic fallout went away, and then I'll let you out. It's for your own good, Fob. I'm sorry. Hopefully we don't get a jailbreak. There's a prison break interval. Yeah, I guess you don't get a countdown. I think the more people you have, the more likely it is to happen. Also, there's other factors, like if there's a lot of doors leading out of the prison. So we really do want to get Fob out of here soon. Okay, it's down to initial. I guess 15 is the break point for things. Corn plant died because of the cold. That's okay. Do we get a countdown for how long this has lasted? Oh yeah, 1.4 days. Again, I'm expecting 10 to 20 days. Oh yeah, we're starting to, yeah, try to coordinate or try to convert you. We should get some art in here. I mean, it'll never be a good barracks. It's dull, but we got some art sitting around, don't we? Maybe I could steal one of these sculptures. Yeah, you know what? Let's put an art. Let's put a art in here. Having higher mood makes it a lot easier to recruit people. You're making components. I'm gonna... Oh, we don't have any wood. Really? I guess I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, okay. Well, chop some trees down. We're gonna need a fair amount. Honey, I'm gonna get you to prioritize harvesting this. I hate that it's an outdoor job, but... There's probably other things waiting for wood, too. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you to prioritize. I just want to see how many we get in one go. Wait, how much wood are you grabbing per job? Oh, 70 wood per job. For some reason, I was thinking you were getting 15 wood per job. Okay, so 70 wood. Let's see how much chem fuel that generates for us. And then I'll stop the forced job for honey here. 35. Okay. All right, yeah. So this is not going to be a very time-consuming job. Berg's got a major break risk. Serious pain. I'm sorry. Yeah, and sick. Mediocre barracks. Yeah, we should probably get more individual... Oh, hold on. We got 2 unowned rooms here. One was probably Fob's. Berg. I'm going to reassign you here. Bray. Let's assign you over here. There we go. Now that means Fob doesn't have a room waiting for them when they get out. We should probably work on getting another room. Where do we want to expand to? I don't know. Wait, Darcy's idle. Oh yeah, you can't make art because you don't have any wood. Well, that's okay. The wood's gonna come soon. I mean, not right now because Honey's going to bed. And yeah, Fob, we're just, you know, build up that 10%. We'll just try to let some of it bleed off here. And I'm okay with Darcy being idle. If it keeps Darcy a little bit more indoors. Yeah, see, you have the toxic buildup and everything. The downside to having everything roofed like this is it does make everything a little bit darker. We can put some lights outside, but then, you know, it's using up more components. More electricity. Electricity is not a big deal. It's the components and the component maintenance that means a little bit more. On the other hand, it does keep people dry if they're just wandering around the base. Okay, at least Berg's sleeping right now. Being outdoors so much is... Oh, because you're an undergrounder, aren't you? Stay more indoors. Maybe... What kind of job... Could we just lock you indoors? Yes, you're a miner. Constructor. If you were a crafter, we could probably just lock you inside for a long period of time. We don't have a ton of steel. Oh, we are starting to get our high explosive shells. That's nice. I probably do need to mine more. And at least a lot of the mining, there will be a bit of a roof over your head. I guess I have, I do have Berg limited to... Are they hiding here? Because there's a roof covering? That's so interesting. I didn't realize the animals would do that. Berg, I'm gonna force you up. Come over here and keep working on the barn as quick as possible, please. Which is probably what you were doing on your own anyway. Playing horseshoes. You know what? Okay, now you can start roofing, can't you? No? Maybe you're waiting for more, but I might give you an explicit... the build roof should happen once it's enclosed, but I'll do that. We might want to cancel the horseshoes so people don't spend any time outdoors. Alright, I'm going to let you out. I think you've learned your lesson. Let's release Fob. Okay. So you're back in the colony. Sorry you don't have a fancy bed. Do you still have your jobs? Excellent, good. Let's say, because we can do some more constructing. Fob still has a major break risk, though. I guess, yeah, was in prison. That's not going to help. And I guess you didn't get the catharsis because you didn't actually finish it. Still, though. There we go. Roof going up. There you go. So the animals are going to spend more time hiding in here. And at least their sleep spots are covered. And they've got food in here, so they don't even have to go out and graze. I'm hoping that's going to help things. Yeah, if people are going to spend time in the barracks, maybe I should just put a statue in there. Well, we'll wait for more of the art to be done. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did have... There we go. Excellent statue. Well, let's do that now. Let's say I have a little art storage area. Perfect. And yeah, I want to get rid of all these excess little stockpiles. But I'll leave them here for now. I mean, they could use that, but I also want to get rid of this one. What's funny now, if we were getting sieged now, the people sieging us would slowly succumb to toxic fallout. Although, it would take a while, and we would definitely have to eat some mortar shots along the way, which is not ideal. See, now Fob's going to get 8 without a table as a debuff. I guess I didn't need to wall everything here, but, you know, it'll look better. And yeah, you got to seal that up. Thank you. I don't like the cloth is deteriorating. Maybe I should get a second stockpile. I do have to expand somewhere, because we probably need another stockpile, and I do need some more actual personal bedrooms. Where's it going to be? I mean, I could dismantle these wind turbines and rebuild them in here. Or even in here, because our crops are going to stop trees from growing. Because this would be a decent place for some more structures. Either that, or expand more into our ranching field. Or I could expand outside the walls. I don't really want to do it here, because I don't want to be near the danger zone. This area wouldn't be bad. Maybe that should be the plan. Just expand the wall out somewhere over here. Dig out a bunch of stuff here. Although, then we'll be putting some buildings in place with overhead mountains, which means we could get insect infestations. Which I really don't like the idea of. Maybe I'll just expand here. A lot of it isn't growable anyway. Yeah, alright, I think I'm fine with that. And yeah, we'll just do some double checks for overhead mountain stuff. You'd also sort of bait it, like, if I dug out a big area over here, then it'd be much more likely that insect infestations would happen there. If we did get one. You know, as long as it's outside my base. I just hate when they spawn in a bunch of bedrooms. It's a small area. It's hard to fight them. It's really no good. Oh yeah, look at you hiding over here. Wow, my poor little animals. And yeah, they're eating through that kibble pretty quick. Well, we still have tons, because we built a bunch, or made a bunch earlier, which I'm fairly thankful for now. And yeah, our stockpile numbers are going down, because, like, we're not overflowing that much over here compared to what we had for a while. Fort researching. Wow, that Recon Armor is really coming together. It's expensive to build. I'm happy you're spending some time in bed. Because when you're sleeping, you don't break. And let me just check everyone's health. Initial. And some people with none of it because they're spending so much time indoors. Okay. No one's getting particularly sick from the fallout, which is great. I'm getting rain, so we're getting real toxic rain going on now. It's been going on for 3 days. Paolo's got a sad wander. Now, I don't like this because he might sad wander outdoors. Oh, I could cover this area. I just realized. Not that people spend a lot of time here, but I might as well, right? Okay. And Paolo is mostly sad wandering in safe areas. That's good. The problem is if someone is already at medium or worse for toxic fallout, and then they have a break and they wander around outside, it's terrible. I think a lot of the trees are dying as well. Which, with that in mind, what I'm going to do is... Oh, there's only one oak tree. I'm putting some commands over here to, like, chop more of these trees down. Which will overflow my wood storage, but I think we're using some... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. I mean, certainly we're going to biofuel some more. Yeah, some plants dying, but... I could force a harvest as well on anything that's... It's not... So anything that's fully grown is being harvested. But I could do this. There are things that aren't fully grown, so they're not being auto-harvested, but things that might still have some amount of... you know, nutrition or yield, I should say, will get harvested now. We may as well do that since it's about to die. Although, with my stockpile being full, at least stuff outdoors is being frozen. It's not going to rot. It's still going to decay from being unroofed, but it's not going to rot. Berg getting some treatment. What are you getting treatment for? Oh, you'd have fibrous mechanized, yeah. Because they're not getting treatment for the toxic fallout. There's no treatment for that other than don't be outside. Oh, goods trader. Trade ship. Thank you. That's exactly what we're looking for right now. Let's have a little phone call. Yeah, Honey's a little bit sick, so it's impacting her ability to do things. It wouldn't be a bad idea to sell off some of our critters. Because we don't need that many right now. We could buy horse. Well, I got dromedaries. It's okay. Horses or dromedaries both are really good pack animals. Arguably, the dromedaries are better. I think they're pretty even, personally. I can't remember. The horses might be slightly faster. But there might be a different carrying capacity. But yeah, let's trim down our animals as much as we can. Okay, so... if I sort by... Instead of market value, if I sort by name. So, we're going to keep one male and one female dromedary. We'll keep these two. They're young. They'll be around for a long time. And they're not worth as much. We're going to sell all these. For the cows, the same thing. I'm going to keep one young male cow. So, I'm doing this because right now... I'm worried about their exposure to fallout. I'm going to keep one female calf here. Oh, this one's pregnant. You know what? Yeah. Get rid of all of these. We're going to keep this pregnant cow. And I guess that pregnant cow, what the heck. So 2 cows, and we've got a new bull coming in over here. And then the dromedaries I've done as well. Okay, good. I'm going to keep the Yorkie because they're bonded. That's going to be fine. All right, yeah, I like that. We could sell some more things for money. Well, first, let's see what we might be able to buy. Advanced components. Components. I'm going to buy a bunch of neutromine so we can keep up on panoxyclin and medicine making. I'm going to... Some of the fur is quite good for cloth making, but I'm going to sell this just to clean up our inventory. I could sell a bunch of the cloth as well. Why don't I sell, like, 1,000 units of cloth? That's good. You have medicine. I'm going to buy it. Now, it doesn't show us as having any medicine because the medicine we've got, assuming we still have some, I'm assuming we still have a little bit, isn't in a trade beacon zone. But I'll buy some actual medicine here. I'm going to get rid of this go juice. I'm going to sell our smoke leaf joints, sell our yayo. We've got lots of plasteel, so I'm not feeling the need to buy more. We're going to sell various clothing because we can easily make more. I mean, I guess if I'm selling the cloth, I don't have that much more left over. I'm going to sell the simple helmets. Build some more bedrolls. I'm just going to sell the ones that aren't very good. We're going to get rid of these urns. What I could also do is I could dismantle a bunch of art and then sell that because they still have money and I think they will buy artwork. I mean, they're buying urns, so I think that's the case. And I would kind of like to grab as much silver from them as possible. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on all the artwork. And I'm going to go uninstall. And, oh, I'm also going to get rid of the store, this place here. This is for unfinished goods. And that's for statues, yeah. So that can stay there, that's okay. Let me go and crank everyone up to a maximum haul. Where did I dump this stuff? Oh, right there. Just so that we can get everything put into this trade stockpile, and we'll see if we can make one more trade here. before everything finishes. We got ourselves a Zot that just happens randomly. I'm going to reset everyone so that they recalculate the firefighting jobs. Just happens randomly. Electrical thing. It does drain your batteries, which is annoying. It's annoying if it like happens when you're in a place where you're not making enough power. But we have the geothermal and our solar panel and wind was working, so we're okay. We have visitors. They might get sick. But yeah, I just want to run this, get everything restockpiled, and we're just going to call the trader one more time. Yeah, get this stuff in there. Now we get ambrosia over there too, although it's frozen, but yeah, deteriorating is not great. Okay, this stockpile is nearly full. I don't think they buy weapons though, which is unfortunate. Darcy working on sculpting. Again, he's not very good at it. Well, I guess the sculptures get set here first. Let me cancel that as well. I forgot about that. And maybe what I'll do... Yeah, I'll be able to see the sculptures in here, right? Probably, maybe. It's awfully full. There's room for one more thing, though. Oh, someone just took penoxycline. There you go, stat. Oh! Can you put something on the trade beacon? I don't think I realized that. You can't put things on the lamp. Okay, so that's full again. Honey. Let's give it a little phone call. Oh, the visitor's leaving. Yeah, good. I'm happy they're leaving quite quickly. Part of me is like, should we buy chocolate? It will increase moods. Which we could use right now. Yeah, mostly I'm looking to just sell a little bit more. Got lots of silver for more purchasing options. And clear out some space. I saw that one too. Good. Plasteel can be stored outdoors. Am I storing steel in here too? Where is my steel? I don't see it at a glance. But, you know, I'm usually pretty blind about these things. What I'm going to do... Because, yeah, that, first of all, it's nothing I ever sell. And it doesn't have to be indoors. Hell, here it's even roofed. I'm going to clear this. Now, wood does decay if it's outdoors, but it will decay slower if it's roofed, because it's a double factor. But it takes a long time. So I think what we'll do is we'll put wood, steel... Actually, all these raw resources, I think. Hold on. If I clear this, go down to raw resources. Not plant matter. But stone blocks, which I guess the stone blocks are being stored somewhere else right now. And wood, yeah. So I'm going to make this preferred, because I think this is a stone block preferred thing. Yeah, so they won't fight, but most of the stone will go there. We're going to do this and keep some space there, which I should have done sooner. Oh, hold on, not the silver. The silver does have to be in range of a trade beacon. I wonder about gold. You know what? Gold, jade... Yeah, gold, jade, and silver. Those are things I might want to sell, so they do have to be in range of the trade beacon. Unless I put a trade beacon outdoors. But yeah, because they don't have to be stored inside, but they do have to be in range of this. So I could put a trade beacon there, but I think this is going to be okay. I might even be able to do one more phone call. Although I'm not sure, other than deconstructing. Speaking of construction, oh yeah, hang on. Faubenberg, I want you to deconstruct some statues first. And then you can haul them in here. Or do repairs. There we go. Okay, honey. I know not everything's in there right now, but that's okay. Oh, the traders have gone away. Darn it. I missed that. Well, maybe I want them reinstalled then. Let's put a... Where's the excellent statue? That one's excellent. Let's put that in the prison room. Try to keep their mood as high as possible. Speed up the recruitment. One there. Back in here, make the barracks a little bit better. Okay. I think I had one in the research room because someone does spend a lot of time in there. And it is nice to have one in the hospital because when people are sick, they feel miserable. Ah, my poor workers. They're like, I just did this. You know, sorry. Fob's break risk is still a big problem. Yeah, what is your pain coming from? Oh, the mechanites, right. The fact that we have people lingering with these mechanites for so long is not making life easy. There are like the trees, so many trees dying and not regrowing, right? Well, obviously we cut down a bunch here. Fob's doing an ambrosia binge. Well, I don't know if you can OD on ambrosia. Random overdose chance is 0, but there's a safe dose interval. If you take one more often than 1.6 days, you can overdose, right? Because he's already got ambrosia going, or she, sorry. Now, I probably won't die. We'll probably just be hospitalized. But I'm not going to arrest you because I don't want to stack that. Plus, if you can finish this, you will get a catharsis plus 40% mood buff. Whereas if I arrest you, apparently we don't get that, and then we just get more of it happening. Tough times here with the toxic fallout, but I think we're in a pretty good place to handle it. Yeah, none of these are blocked, just great. Okay, good. And your research. Oh yeah, we're researching our marine armor. Or, sorry, the Recon Armor. So Recon Armor and Marine Armor is much tougher. Well, it's tougher. I don't know. I don't know by how much. We could compare. Let's say we take a look at the Recon Armor. So 92% sharp armor, for example, and 40% blunt. If we take a look at the Marine Armor, 106%. So if you don't have a weapon, like if a weapon has 0 armor penetration, which I don't know, maybe all weapons have at least some amount, but you literally can't get through. So this is very tough, but the Recon Armor is nearly as tough. Marine Armor does slow you down, whereas the Recon does not, which is great. So generally speaking, if you have the material for it, there's no reason not to have everyone wearing Recon Armor. And I think what some people do is they'll put Marine Armor on like their meleeers because they have to soak some bullets as they're running towards their target. On the other hand, it does make them slower, so it takes longer to run towards them. And it's not like Recon Armor is bad. So yeah, if we put that on, we're going to be so much tougher. But it is very expensive. It takes lots of components. I'm happy our component production is something that currently exists. We may have to tweak some of these numbers, although for now I'm happy that it's a bit idle. Of course, we want to keep buying things whenever possible. You know, buy components. So yeah, if we take a look at this wood, see, it's deteriorating because it's outdoors. But some things will say, like this one here, unroofed outdoors. So I actually don't know how the deteriorate mechanics work in terms of a specific number, but I believe this one is deteriorating faster than that. And I don't think wood deteriorates that quickly. I wonder if there's deterioration rate 0.5 per day. Whereas this one, 0.5 per day. When left outside, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't stack. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's as long as one of these is active. So it deteriorates at the same rate. But 0.5 per day means this wood is going to stick around for 300 days. The only time you'll lose the wood is if you have a massively huge stockpile that you're not using. So really, don't chop that fast. Don't accumulate too much. Basically, don't play like me, and you will never have a problem with wood deteriorating. Then you can leave it outdoors, and that's going to be okay. So this is a just normal statue. That's from Darcy, who's keeping busy. Darcy, I'm going to turn your cleaning back on, because you are actually... I'm betting you're not sick at all anymore. You're still at initial. We'll just babysit that and make sure no one gets too bad. We can toggle Darcy on and off. We do want her to clean. We could just make a zone that's just covering, like, roofed areas for Darcy to clean in. But I think this is going to be okay as long as we watch from time to time. How are we doing? We still only have the 2 shells. Yeah, 3 of these mortars, which means we will be able to unload a lot very quickly, which is going to be nice. So to run the mortar, you do have to pick someone and then tell them to man it. And that works whether they're drafted or undrafted, and that's how you actually work this. They're not going to go in and use them manually. By default, they will try to target baddies, but you can also set a forced target, which can be useful to like put like sort of on the ground in the middle of a large raid area. Something like that. I still have a couple of people with high haul priority, right? Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't collected this stuff out there yet, but... because it's still in the home zone. Yeah. I'm a little surprised by that, but sure. I could force it. I could make sure it happens faster. I guess there was some stuff to haul internally. There's all this garbage, which is at least finally cleaned up. So I'm not going to stress too much. We're going to put a cut in here, folks, and we're going to continue next time with more toxic Fallout. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.